My seat by 82%. Know this, I am gonna come through on a landslide just like Trump did. Know that I will be victorious in the—
She's calling it already, an 82% landslide. Tiffany Henyard isn't just predicting victory, she's comparing herself to Trump, claiming she's unstoppable. But after the Thornton Township disaster, legal battles, and growing backlash, is this confidence or pure delusion? The fight isn't over, but reality might hit harder than she expects. Is her downfall inevitable? Drop your thoughts below.
It now appears if she wants to run for supervisor again, it will have to be as a write-in candidate.
Tiffany Henyard's power grip is slipping. If she wants another shot at Thornton Township supervisor, she won't be on the ballot. She'll have to beg for write-in votes. From ruling with an iron fist to scrambling for a comeback, is this the final blow to her career? Can she survive this? Drop your thoughts below. Tiffany Henyard's reign as super mayor just hit a massive wall. Stripped of her shot at re-election, locked out of the Democratic ballot, and humiliated in front of a roaring crowd, this was a political disaster. She stormed out, shouting accusations, but the damage was done. With her power slipping, lawsuits flying, and investigations piling up, the once dominant figure now faces a brutal fight just to stay relevant. Was this a fair political takedown, or was she sabotaged? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this battle isn't over yet. Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles, where the truth hits harder than a heavyweight punch. Corruption, chaos, and controversy. Nothing stays hidden for long. From political scandals to the wildest moments in boxing and combat sports, we bring you the stories they don't want you to hear. If you're tired of the watered-down narratives and ready for the raw, unfiltered reality, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next bombshell could drop at any moment. Buckle up, this is Red Rumbles, and we're just getting started. Before we get into the details of the dramatic caucus night, let's set the stage for Henyard's rise to power. In 2021, Tiffany Henyard won the position of mayor in Dolton with a landslide victory, securing over 80% of the vote.
I am about to address some things as the supervisor. There will be no comments, there will be anything, that just me addressing you guys to tell you what's going on.
Her bold personality and determination caught the attention of many, but her critics were quick to question whether someone could handle both the mayoral duties of Dolton and the supervisor role in Thornton Township. When the position of Thornton Township supervisor became available after the sudden passing of Frank Zuccarelli in 2022, Henyard seized the opportunity. However, her bid for dual office was met with skepticism.
Tiffany Henyard making a late appearance at the Dolton Village Board meeting this evening. That meeting was being held at the Park District building since Village Hall cannot legally accommodate the crowds at a typical meeting.
Many believed that serving in both roles at the same time was a conflict of interest, and that Henyard lacked the management skills to balance such high-profile responsibilities. As time passed, her leadership was scrutinized, with accusations of financial mismanagement and a combative style that alienated colleagues. Her rise to power might have been unconventional, but it quickly became clear that Henyard was a force to be reckoned with, whether people liked her or not. But as her tenure continued, a number of controversies began to mount. From mismanagement of funds to a strained relationship with the village board, Henyard's leadership style left a lot to be desired. Now, as the April 2025 election nears, Henyard faced a significant test: the Democratic caucus for Thornton Township supervisor. However, this wasn't going to be any regular political event. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For decades, Thornton Township held traditional primary elections. However, this year, Napoleon Harris, a state senator, and the Thornton Township Democratic committeemen made the controversial decision to switch things up. He called for a caucus instead of a primary, a move that many believe was specifically designed to undermine Henyard's chances of re-election.
Stories new at 6. Embattled Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is mounting a re-election bid. Henyard made the announcement in a post on her Facebook page.
Harris' full slate of candidates, including positions for supervisor, highway director, clerk, assessor, and trustees, was in place well ahead of the caucus. The caucus was a chaotic event that quickly escalated into a dramatic showdown. Hundreds of people gathered at the Homewood Flossmoor Park District Auditorium, and the room quickly hit its 600-person capacity. As Henyard's supporters arrived, they were left standing outside in the cold, unable to attend the event. Henyard herself claimed that the situation was a clear example of voter suppression, accusing her opponents of deliberately manipulating the system to ensure her defeat. In the end, Napoleon Harris emerged victorious, and Henyard's slate of candidates was disqualified. But what happened next would cement the event as one of the most humiliating moments in Henyard's political career. When Harris was announced as the Democratic nominee, the crowd erupted in cheers.
On how the Democratic caucus works right here in Thornton Township. You can also say that she flunked out because her name is not appearing on the ballot.
Some even broke into the infamous "na na na, hey hey, kiss him goodbye" chant, adding insult to injury for Henyard. Her supporters were left outside, confused and frustrated, while inside the auditorium, Henyard's reaction was nothing short of dramatic. In a fit of rage, Henyard stormed out of the auditorium, accusing Harris of illegal actions and promising to sue everyone involved.
It's the right way. Illegal.
This is illegal, Napoleon, she shouted, pointing directly at Harris. Her dramatic exit was met with a mix of boos and laughter from the crowd, further humiliating her and cementing her image as a sore loser unable to accept defeat. The spectacle was unlike anything seen in Thornton Township politics for decades. Many longtime residents were shocked by the sheer chaos and drama of the event, and Henyard's loss became the talk of the town. The loss, while political, was also personal, a crushing blow to her public image. What do you think? Share your thoughts. Henyard's loss at the caucus wasn't just a technical defeat. It raised serious questions about her leadership and ability to govern effectively. Critics had long criticized her leadership style, which many described as abrasive and authoritarian. Henyard's infamous statement at a village board meeting, "You all forget I'm the leader," resonated as a perfect example of her combative nature. To many, this was the final straw in a series of increasingly controversial decisions and actions. One of the most damning aspects of Henyard's tenure as mayor was her financial management.
Deep debt, and that is the finding of an investigation of village finances and the spending habits of beleaguered Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Reports have surfaced accusing her of spending lavishly on personal security, dinners, and even trips to Las Vegas. Allegations of misusing taxpayer funds have only compounded the damage to her reputation. Meanwhile, her efforts to transport senior citizens to the caucus via Thornton Township vehicles backfired. Buses arrived late, and many of her supporters were unable to make it inside. This logistical failure became a key talking point for Henyard's critics, who mocked her inability to organize even the simplest of tasks. At the same time, Henyard's supporters were quick to defend her. Some felt that she was unfairly targeted by the media and political opponents. They argued that the caucus was rigged against her, claiming that Harris had manipulated the process to his advantage. But as much as her supporters rallied behind her, the reality was clear. Henyard's credibility had taken a massive hit, and her political future was uncertain. In the days following her loss, Henyard was defiant. She vowed to challenge the results of the caucus in court, claiming that the process was flawed and unfair. Her attorney, Max Solomon, echoed these sentiments, alleging that the caucus rules were manipulated to ensure Harris' victory. But election law experts pointed out that the caucus system is perfectly legal in Illinois and has been used in other townships for decades. Despite her claims of voter suppression and rigged rules, it was clear that Henyard's legal battle would likely not succeed. In fact, many observers noted that this loss wasn't just about her inability to secure the Democratic nomination. It was about losing the trust and confidence of the public. Can Henyard recover from this public embarrassment and political defeat? Many experts say that her chances of mounting a successful comeback are slim. Even if she runs as a write-in candidate, the odds are stacked against her, especially given the growing frustration with her leadership in both Dolton and Thornton Township.
You do tonight if you don't get the Democratic Party's nomination.
What do you mean? I will be victorious tonight. You will see. My people are here. They're not gonna go
With
nowhere.
her political future in doubt, Henyard's options are limited. She can still run as a write-in candidate for Thornton Township Supervisor, but this is considered a long shot by most. Her credibility has been severely damaged, and her chances of winning are diminishing by the day. Moreover, the ongoing investigations into her administration have cast a dark shadow over her political future. The FBI is reportedly looking into allegations of financial misconduct, with subpoenas issued for records related to her aides and other village employees. Meanwhile, her cancer charity, the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, is under scrutiny for failing to register with the state and disclose how it spends its donations. These scandals, combined with her recent political defeat, have painted a grim picture for Henyard's future in public office. Her supporters are still holding out hope, but many are starting to distance themselves from her, weary of being associated with what could quickly become a sinking ship. As we wait to see how the situation develops, it's clear that Henyard's reign as super mayor is over, for now. Will she be able to stage a political comeback? Or has her time in the political spotlight come to an end? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Tiffany Henyard can make a comeback? Or is her political career over? The fall of Tiffany Henyard has been nothing short of dramatic, and the future of Thornton Township politics now seems uncertain. Her supporters remain hopeful, but the damage to her reputation is significant. As investigations into her financial dealings continue, and as more people turn their backs on her leadership, Henyard's road to recovery seems more challenging than ever. Stay tuned for more updates as this story unfolds. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest developments, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you.